Hello everyone and welcome back to another tutorial video. On this video we're going to be looking at our brand new responsive builder called Cheetah. This brand new builder of ours is 100% drag and drop, except it is also responsive. So once you're in our mobile version, it will edit everything for you specifically. You can edit that as well, but it is 100% responsive, and on the desktop version it's 100% drag and drop. You can edit everything as you would like, do everything as you would like. The couple of differences also that we have are the pages. The pages are going to be a little bit different. You can edit them separately on separate tabs and separate pages. It is not separated by layouts anymore. It's all your pages are going to be linked to your website directly. So first thing you're going to see is this dashboard over here. Once you click on the tool, on the top you can see the name of the tool, and on the right side you can log out of your account. Down here you can filter your websites by categories, by alphabetic order, or the date it was created. You can also search for a specific one right over here. To create a new website, you can simply click over here. You're going to have to give it a title and a description. Once you do it, it's going to add it to your website's list. To edit it, you can click on this button over here. You can see the name of your website and the description down here. You can also add an image share over here by clicking on edit, or just if it doesn't have anything, you can click on add image share right here. On this little button, you can connect your domain, go to your website, publish your website, and also delete your website. We're going to go inside this tutorial website so you can edit it. Once you click on edit website, you're going to be brought to this page over here where you can create a new page, and your pages are going to be listed right on the side over here. On the top, you can edit items. This will be a pop-up. You can create pop-ups on this edit items. On your website settings, you have your general settings where you can change the title. You can change which separator you want between page and layout name. You can change your URL, what category your website is in, the description, and also your favicon. On the SEO settings, you can put some keywords and some meta tags. And on the script settings, you can add scripts, add Facebook pixel scripts, analytics script, all of those. If you happen to change anything, you can always click on save. Once you click on save, it will bring you back to this editor page over here. To create a page, you can simply click right here on create new page. It is going to ask you to give it a name, a title page, a description, or also if you want to add any page head scripts to it, you can add it over here. Once you save it, it also is going to bring you back to this page, and we're going to jump into the editor by clicking on enter in editor. So this is going to be the editor. So on the top menu, you have the option to go back to your home, to donate to the developers, to give feedback, report a bug, and this last button lets you edit the background color or the background image or whatever, just the background. You also have the option to edit the desktop version or the mobile version. You have the option to show ruler, show grid line, show hidden elements, preview your website, and save your website. If you click on these two arrows over here, you will open up the add, settings, and personal menu. Over here you can add panels. So for example, from the first fold, you can add all these panels over here. You can also add blocks. You can add call to action, contacts. All of these panels over here, you can add them. If you'd like to add, for example, a footer to your website, you can just come over here and click on it. You would have to wait for the panel to be created. Once it's created, you can go all the way down, and here you'll be your footer that I just chose. Just one thing, guys, remember that if you have multiple panels already and you click on one, for example, I want to add contents, it will always add on the bottom of my page. So if I go down over here, it would add on the bottom. If I want it to be on the top of this footer over here, I can just click on the background of the panel, and on the arrows over here, I can move it up. Once I moved it up, my footer will move down, and so on. If I wanted to move it up again, I can click it and it will switch spots with this one. And you can keep doing that until you're satisfied with your panel placement. On this button, you can hide your panel. Over here, you can duplicate it and also delete it. I'm just going to delete it. And there we go. You also have the option to add a blank panel if you want right over here. This is a blank panel that I just added. Once you add your panels, you can start adding your elements. Over here, we have the option to add a box, a button, email marketing form, iframe, images, menu, text, and video. I added a couple of them over here so you guys can see it. This is going to be a box with a button. I can move the button around or move the box with the button. To configure the button, you can simply click on it and click on this little icon over here. So you can add a URL, choose a page from your website. You can choose a pop-up that you created. You can choose it to be an anchor or a video. You just need the URL. And if you choose a web, you can also send the target to open on the same page or another page. On the email marketing form is the same thing. You can click on the configurations and it will take you to the configuration where you can choose your mailing boss list. So for example, pages test, I can select it and it will link it to my mailing boss list. To edit the iframe is a little bit different. You have to click it with your right mouse button. Once you click on it, this little menu is going to appear where you have the general settings, size, border, and radius. You're going to go to general settings and then you can embed your URL or your doc right over here. And text and videos are basically the same thing. To add anything, guys, I haven't added anything yet. You can just simply drag and drop it on your website and it will show up right over here. To edit the video, you can click on it with the right mouse button and it will take you to the general settings just like the iframe. You're going to go back, and lastly you can add a font. You can choose to any font over here. You can change the size on mobile, and the line height, and also the color. Going over to settings, different menus underneath are going to appear. So if you click on add, you will have panel element font. If you click on settings, you have style, animation, and advanced, and personal are going to be your personal items that you saved. I'll get to that in a second. And these settings are going to be the settings of my item selected. So for example, if I right click my email marketing form, the settings of that particular item would appear. If I right click my box, the settings of this item would appear. So for example, I could change the size over here by dragging this over, change the height. I could change the minimum height, the background color if I wanted to. If I wanted to change the opacity, I could also do that right here. If I wanted to add a border, I could do so right here. If I wanted to round the corners, I could also do that, and add a shadow right over here, just like so. On the animation, I could change the animation of my box, for example, during time, when visible by clicking on it, or when someone hovers it. I could change the time to start. I could select the effect of it, and also the speed of the effect. And if I want it to be infinite. On the advanced tab, you could either select the layout to be up or down, and it could save this element. By saving the element, you save it to your personal tab over here. For example, I would have a couple elements over here if I had saved, or a couple panels over here if I had saved. This option is really useful if you wanted to transfer something from one page to another, or from one website to another. If you want to include that on another website, you could simply just save the element, and it's going to save into your personal account over here, into your personal tab, and you would be able to access this in different pages and different websites. This is going to be it for the editing sections. Over here, once you add a panel, everything on the panel will be drag and drop, so you could literally edit everything as you would like. If you want to change everything, you could. And if you want to edit it, simply right click on it and the general settings are going to appear. You can also make it not visible or make it a button. You choose. It's your website. You can choose everything, and everything is responsive. We're going to go a little bit on the mobile, just so I can show you something that once you go on the mobile, everything is basically already set for you. You can't drag and drop anything over here. It's all going to be responsive. If you want to change something from, for example, if I want to put this underneath the other one, I could just select the text and drag it down, select it again and drag it down, and I could change it just like so. If I want to edit the entire box, I could do so by doing like this, clicking outside and doing like that. You guys get the idea. If I want to change this button, I can do so. It's pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. Everything is very user-friendly. You can check the configurations. You can make it not visible, move up and down as I already said it. Don't remember to save it. Once you change anything, you can go back and click on save. It will save automatically for you. And if your website is not published, once you save, it is going to ask you to publish your website. I'm going to click on that's fine, and it's going to publish my website. You can just wait 5 minutes, go back to your dashboard, and your website will be published. I'm going to do that right now so I can show you guys. And I can come over here and go to my website that is published and see how it looks like. I can just simply go through like so. Everything that I edited was here. I can put my email over here and register for this email, and everything is working perfectly. So this is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.